Good evening, my fellow viewers. Welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft series. In this episode, we expand our starter area by building and grinding a bunch of things. So let's not waste any time and welcome back to a beginner's trilogy. Alright, so starting off with this video, I'd like to mention that I have figured out how to work replay mod. Now, it's incompatible with the shaders at the moment, but however, that means for now I can give you cool cinematic shots like this. Anyways, today in this episode we are going to be expanding our starter area. Even though we have our little storage camp, we need somewhere to live. We can't just be out in the open all the time, now can we? And for that, we're gonna need plenty of materials. Whoops. Plenty of materials, including spruce wood, mangrove, cobble, andesite, and you get the gist. Because we're going to be starting off by building medieval style. It's a style I am most best at, and a style that I'm most comfortable with. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I was gonna have a fun little montage showing me exploring the world and to get the spruce and mangrove wood. However, I've kind of already did it. This chest goes over all the loot I got. I found some buried treasure, like 10 shipwrecks, 8 coast armor trims, some clocks, lots of books, sugar cane, acacia, spruce, mangrove wood, all that. Dark oak as well. And I also found a bunch buried mats, but 3 of these go to the exact same treasure, because, why not? Now, you might be wondering how come I'm not showing you guys me getting all of these items. And that's because OBS, the recording software I'm using, decided it wanted to break. And that is because I have only one monitor and, well, I didn't see that it broke until I finished recording. So, yeah, let's just move on. Alright, so I've gathered a bunch of materials that I will be needing to be making this bridge. It's going to be a simple stone bridge with a nice wooden platform going all the way over to that side. I plan on building my base somewhere over there, which means we're going to have to clear out the forest. But that's fine. And on my journey gathering all this material, I used like 2 iron pickaxes, which was not ideal, and of course it's turning night. Alright, so try and get a nice outline for this bridge. Just a nice gentle slope should be fine. Let's see, let's go up 1 more. Build it across. Lines up to about here. So let's go ahead and do that. That should be lined up. It's a bit of a bigger bridge than I thought. And I built this too high, didn't I? Nope, just perfect. Beautiful. So something like that, just a nice bridge to go across, should do just fine. So let's go ahead and mimic that on the other side. Alright, there we go. Something as simple as that should do just fine. Now we need to thicken up the base, because we can't just have a skinny little bridge. We need something to help thicken it up. We need to texture it, and we need to fill it in. So let's just do a quick little time lapse of me doing that, because I don't really have much of a plan on how I'm gonna do it. So let's go. Alright, so that is the bridge nice and finished up. As you can see, if I go in free cam, I finished it up. Added more supports and some lights, because I thought it looked a little bit too flimsy. So now we have nice thick supports. They're not very textured at the moment, but we can worry about that later. Now, that did cost me like 3 more iron pickaxes, but yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. So now that we got the bridge up in place, we can start worrying about deforesting this area. Because my plan is to use this whole area for my starter base. Gonna need a lot of terraforming and a lot of tree cutting, which is gonna suck because this iron axe can only do so much. We really need some diamond tools. But for now, let's just do another time lapse. I know you guys are probably already tired of those. Might be overdoing it, but I promise we will just get these trees cut down and we'll be able to get everything up and running. So let's just do it. Two and a half axes later, and we have plenty of wood and a nice open area. Now, one thing I didn't notice is that this was a giant hill. I guess it's kind of obvious, but I kind of missed it. So I'm gonna have to flatten this out, cut a bunch more trees, but instead of just doing another boring time lapse, I'm just going to, you know. And there we go. So I flattened out this hill by quite a bit, got nice and smooth, though it still needs a bit of work on this side, but we'll worry about that when it comes to it. And we're gonna have our house nice situated up here. I've also gathered all the materials I'm going to be needing. It's a bit of a mess, but you get the gist. I'm going to be using spruce wood as the little frame blocks, some cobblestone for the base. I'm going to use mangrove and deep slate for the roof, and I'm probably going to use spruce and either brick or calcite up on the other floors, because I plan on having this a 3-story tall building, though not sure how I'll be able to do it, because I did say my building skills were good, but they're not the greatest. It takes me quite a bit of time to get something figured out. So I'm gonna build with you guys, instead of just having, you know, a time lapse of me just building. You know, I've done too many of those. I'm gonna take you through my building process so you can see my thoughts and how I do things. But first, let me get my bed and stone cutter and all that over here, and I'll see you whenever I get everything nice and sorted out. Also, if you were wondering where I was considering doing calcite, I did find an amethyst geode right over here behind some lava that was here in the first episode. You know, I got rid of it so I could try and find more iron, and you know, we got a nice big geode, which is perfect since it's right next to our base. So let's see what we decide. Also, if you're wondering where I got all the materials, I got them from here, here, and here. There we go. We have everything nice and set up. Got my little station set up. Also, pillagers wouldn't stop bothering me. And let's start off by framing. So let's see. Let's do the start of it about here should be good. We're just gonna go 5 blocks, then maybe 7. Let's see. This could be a nice base for it. I also want a nice staircase going into it. I want the wall here, 3 staircase, and that there. So it'd be something like that. For a staircase just to go straight into the upper floors, which I think would look nice. Let's see here. Let's go back over on this side. And maybe, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 and 3. There, that should give us plenty of space on the inside. Let's go and just mirror that. There, there, and there. Let's see, hopefully that's enough for the staircase to go upwards. Let's see. Let's go into free cam, get a general idea of its layout. Let's see. I think I want a bit that sticks out maybe right here, which means this tree is going to go, but yeah, alright. Or we can just push it back by 1 or a few. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to push this back a few blocks in the exact same style, and I will, I'll just do that real quick. Alright, there we go. And there's a wandering trader, of course, as soon as I bring you guys back, but I pushed it back, and I think I'm gonna add a little stick out bit, but first, yeah. Distraction out of the way, here we go. I'm gonna put the little stick out bit right here, and I think I'm gonna make it 7 blocks, should be good. Which would make this a nice little square, I think. Yeah, I think that'll look real nice. Maybe have a little entrance there. Maybe a balcony. I think I'm just gonna keep it open. Now then, let's start building this frame, and let's just start talking a bit. So, in the midst of building this, you know, it took a long time to grind all the materials. You know, quite a few hours. And I think it would be beneficial to both me and you guys if I give you a bit more content instead of just like a video once a week on how long the grind of this takes. And you know, there's plenty of games I can play other than this, of course. You know, I kind of want to play some horror games, maybe jump on the bandwagon and play Lethal Company, because you know that's popular at the moment. However, I think maybe to start off with, since you know the whole friend situation that I got going, maybe it'd be best for me to play Phasmophobia. And you know, that's totally not a totally not a game I haven't played a lot of, not at all. But I think it'd be real fun just to give you guys some solo content of me playing it by myself. I feel like it could be pretty entertaining, pretty spooky, a little change of pace from the slow grind and time lapses of this series, and just be something to have on the side. Not gonna be like a main focal point at the moment. Alright, there we go. Now let's get our scaffolding out. Build, oops. Boop, 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 boop. Build on up. And, you know, this might not be enough spruce wood, but, you know, it's whatever. And though, now I'm thinking about it, should I have the second floor be the calcite or brick, or should I have it wooden? No, I think I'm gonna have the wood in the middle, because I feel like the nice focal point of the top area being nice and bright would fit pretty well. So let's turn a lot of these into planks and get to placing. There we go, something like that should work. And I also need to put a beam across here, because this is where the stairs are gonna go. And yeah, this is gonna be a nice tall building, which I think is gonna look real nice. You know, up on this hill, just a nice tall building. You know, I'm gonna have other buildings dotted around. You know, maybe here, over here. You know, have a nice pathway. Oh, it's gonna look good. Trust me. So let's build this on up. Now, another thing about the channel is that, of course, you know, I want you guys to contribute your ideas. You know, I'm not made out of money, so the amount of games I'll be able to play might be pretty limited, but I'll try my best, you know. So if you have any suggestions, make sure to let me know. Anyways, this building has no windows at the moment. I am just building up the exterior completely blank and bland, and we'll add windows and other details once we get the shell of it done and out of the way. And I wonder, my favorite wood, you know, is spruce. It's very light, very universal use in building. I want to know your guys' ideas. Do you guys like spruce, or do you like a different type of wood? Let me know down in the comments what your favorite wood type is. Pick up one block taller before I put in the rest of the frames here. So let's get that done out of the way. There we go, just like that should do fine. Alright, now we gotta get on down, just like that. Build this on up to the new height. And for the third layer, I'm gonna have little supports out, and it's gonna go out by one, which should give us a nice bit of depth in the building. Should I do tiles? No, let's just do cobbledy, so you think that would look best. So let's get on up here, and the plan, the plan is to go up on these pillars, bring them out like this, like that, and we'll have, whoops, I'm just gonna have that one block for now, just so I can easily get back up. And we're gonna have the pillar blocks up on top of there, and then we're gonna fill in that space using probably brick, which is fine. It's gonna drain out the river of all of its clay, but it seems like there's enough over there. There's plenty of river for me to get all the material I need. And of course, I could texture it up using granite. Well, that's embarrassing. And of course, I can texture it with granite, so wait. I'm just gonna hold shift. There, no more falling. And of course, I can use granite to both make it look good and to save on brick, which is ideal for me. So let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it stick on the side. So we're gonna have it flat, but I think it would look better if I do it on these sides as well. So something like that should do well. Yeah, I think that would look really good. I think the height of the walls is a bit on the short side. Nah, it should be fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna finish up the framing, and I probably need more spruce wood. Didn't think I'd use as much as I am, but you know, it's fine, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Nothing like grinding up more wood. I'm just hoping I have enough mangrove wood, because mangrove wood looks nice, but it is a pain to grind. Just look at those trees. They are not fun to get wood from. But, you know, it's alright. The only problem is that if I need more wood, I got one axe and no more iron left. So, yeah, I really can't wait for the next episode when I get diamond tools. even though I have no idea how I'm gonna get the XP to, you know, enchant them. I'm hoping to get villagers set up so that way it makes trading available to me, and probably make an iron farm in the next episode, because yeah, we really need a bunch of iron, especially if we're gonna go into the redstone side of this series where we, you know, build item sorters with a bunch of hoppers and whatnot. And it looks like I am going to be just short on the amount of spruce wood I need, which is not ideal, but you know, it is what it is. We'll just get more off cam, because I doubt you guys want to see me mining trees for 2 hours. It's not fun. Trust me, it is one of the more boring things you can do in Minecraft. But that's alright. So let's see here. Framed like that. Ooh. I don't think I like that height. Hold on. Oh no, I built it one too short. I wanted the walls to be 5 high. You know what? I'm just going to fix that. I'm just going to fix that off cam whenever I have more wood available to me. So, let's just get some sleep, and I'll just bring you back whenever I fix it. Of course, it's raining. I've been waiting for this rain to disappear for the past 10 minutes, and it just refuses to. So that's fine. I've gathered up a bunch of brick and granite, but after some consideration and after seeing how much calcite I can get from the geode, I've decided I'm going to build with it. Because with the roof going to be made out of deep slate and mangrove, I feel like brick would be too dark and too much red in the build. And I feel like the calcite will be a better contrast on what I want. So I'm just going to do a quick little speedway of me placing all this calcite, and hopefully the rain disappears by the time I'm done. And I will see you guys on the other side. Alright, so there we go. Got all the calcite placed down. I was missing a few, but once I start texturing the walls, put in the diorite, should be fine. And I left this uncovered because I plan on making this a big old balcony, which I think will look really nice, be able to break up the space. I had a bit of a depth to the build. And I think the calcite will work perfectly. Of course, I still need to place down the cobble, but we'll worry about that in a minute. And now we gotta slap a roof on this, which more time lapses, because you know, why not? Whatever. It is what it is. Because we are running low on episode time. I don't want to have this video too long. So, just slap a roof on this. Yeah, we're just not going to talk about that death at all. Anyways, I did a little bit extra work on the roof, got it nice finished up. And like everything else, I feel like it's a bit barren. I think if we had some patches of some crimson wood and perhaps maybe some netherrack, would be able to texture this up real nice. Add a window here, that way, you know, breaks up the flatness of the roof, and I think it's coming out really nice. For the last part of the build, I'm going to give you guys quick little screenshots of everything being built and textured up. And we'll wrap up the video, so I'll see you guys in the intro. And there we go, that just about does it. I finished it up, and I think it's looking absolutely beautiful. And I added a nice horse stable, which, not too happy about it. Feel like it can do a little bit of extra work, but I think it looks good for now. I added plenty of foliage, and I think it's just came out exactly how I wanted it. And my inventory is an absolute nightmare, but we'll sort that out in between episodes. This building still has no interior. We'll worry about that maybe in the next episode. But if you guys did enjoy, be sure to show your support. This took a very long time to make. It took a lot of grinding for all these materials. We are on day 77. So be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Beginner's Trilogy. Goodbye.